Hello and welcome to Mindful Parenting. Here I am to share a bit of my parenting experience. I have a 20-month-old toddler. Today, my 8-year-old nephew had come to my home and he was playing with my baby. They both were building castles and building towers using building blocks. And my baby was trying to, knock down all those building blocks and throw the sands, those building blocks here and there. And my nephew was pretty much irritated and for obvious reasons. So he came to me and said, why do these babies throw everything? Why do these babies, when I'm trying to build such a nice tower using building blocks, he's trying to knock that down. This is not fair. And I'm not liking it. He was pretty much irritated. And then I thought, every child needs to understand how their body works, how their brain works. Only then they will be able to gauge what other children look like or what other children might think or what they think for themselves. Then I took him close to me and I told him, look, you are 8-year-old. Did you know that your brain would have developed around 90% of the size of my brain? And he was pretty much shocked and he giggled. Then I told him, did you know that baby, your brother, his brain would have developed around 60% to 80%. We do not know. And his brain is still growing. He's very young. He was quite amazed. I also took him deeper to help him understand that he's just 1.5 years old. Your brother is just 1.5 years old, and unlike you, he has just his right brain developing now. He doesn't have his left brain developing to think about, to be logical enough like you. Just like your brother, every baby's, as soon as they are born, their brain develops in different stages, in different percentage. And it keeps growing, their brain keeps growing until 25 years of age. Still a long way to go. Now that your brain has developed 90%, there is still 10% to grow until you reach age of 25. So that's a long way to go, but still it develops very slow, in a slow pace. And that's the reason your brother do not understand when you say don't throw, or he is just trying to experience and explore, and through this exploration only his brain develops. Only when he throws, he knows that this will reach certain distance. Only when he tries to knocks down, he knows that, oh, that is something tumble down, right? But you know that if I may throw this may hit some other object. So your brain is pretty much developed and you can gauge that, but not your brother. He was, satisfied with this answer. I could see that on his face. I think in every stage of a child's life, we should let them know how their body is growing, how their brain is growing. And just like there is a difference between, 8-year-old, and there's a difference between 8-year-old and 30-year-old. You cannot think like how we think because you do not have experience as much as we have. And this is all we need to teach our child at the very beginning, before we teach many other things, before we send them to formal education and a lot more. We need to help them understand how they are growing with experiences around them. And it's important to experience and learn, to explore and learn.